What exactly are they trying to do with the Morgellons? I mean, what is the end game objective with that?
You have two different agents. One is the mycelium, which is a hollow fiber, and one is the spore of the fungus, that is a hexagon that is built up by layers. And those two give a read-write unit. One part is extracting light from the DNA, turning it into a radio signal that can be read out. And the other part is exactly the opposite, radio signals, and turn them within the body into a light signal. And this is summing up to a read-write unit where you can transmit any human experience from one body to another, or from one person to millions of people at the same time.
To basically make them highly sensitive to electromagnetic type of frequencies?
Yes, there's an upconversion involved. The chemistry within these fibers, the red and blue colors, they take in a microwave and turn it into visible light. Every technical unit that is using microwave as the communication frequencies can be abused to be part of this Morgellon transhumanistic technology. Cell phones, smart meters, basically. We have kind of a new kid on the block. This is a completely new technology that, like the Morgellons, is light-based, but it does not establish outer cellular interface. Like, the Morgellons, they are somewhere within the body, and then they try to reach the DNA communication from there. This new kid is directly going to the DNA, a direct control over the things happening within the cell with the DNA. And this is, in scientific language, is described as lipopeptides with synthetic RNA. But nobody has ever heard about optogenetics. It's a completely new field of research. The DNA has three different functions. One is communication by transmitting and receiving biophotons. And these are strands or parts of strands that do this. The second one is producing substances by DNA producing RNA and RNA producing proteins. There are parts of the DNA that are there to create certain substances. A third part where people are doing research is the attempt to abuse DNA as a logic element. It's like building a little computer by using these single units a DNA is built out of. And it comes down to kind of system that resembles old-fashioned telephone system. You have like dial-in code. Every frequency you give in is switching on one single DNA element, making it open to take the next step, creating synthetic DNA or RNA that is possible to be activated with a dial-in sequence of frequency. So there's no chance that this is causing unwanted disease. This is causing an effect when you just use the right set of frequencies.
How are they implementing this?
It is airborne since 2003. Made by airplanes as well. It is brought into a form where it can stand the temperatures in the jet engine, hot air stream. There is full proof out there. The people who developed it, they implemented the terminator signal to shut the entire system down, to be able to protect it from abuse from outside. So what they did is implementing a sequence that is deactivating the entire system for keeps. The thing we found out later was a statement of one of the guys, pretty high level in the system, who said, actually, what we did here, it is not human technology, this is alien technology. And the entire thing with the deactivation code is a scam. It does not work. Some entities from outside have been abusing the intelligence community to bring out a system onto mankind that is actually not under the control of the intelligence community. There's one statement, they spend half a year to optimize the cluster topology. It is the average distance between RNA and RNA, the density of the dust sprayed. If this is just infecting cells, a virus-like RNA, if you want this RNA to carry consciousness or to carry artificial intelligence, if you want to have the grid itself intelligent, then you need to think about cluster topology, because it works only if you have certain distance. RNA cluster that is within our biological system, so it goes straight through us, carrying an artificial intelligence. Once you get there, you get a quite precise idea of how they manage to create biorobots. How is it possible that certain people are just taken over by something that is not themselves, being forced to do things that they would never ever do if they were themselves? This possibly can be done by synthetic RNA-based system. As we found out, there's only one way to get out of this trap. Artificial intelligence, it's something binary. It is something that is working on information basis as a dual system. And if you look into a fully developed human, it's more like a trinary system, because the energy in your upper part of the body is flowing between your brain, your heart, and the source of life force that is somewhere in the middle of your body, between yellow, green, and blue. So this is a triangular system, a trinary system. You cannot override a trinary system with a binary system. So people with a fully developed heart, they don't have any problems with these games of synthetic biology. They're not affected anymore. And this is what people who have a very, very wise insight, if you manage to develop your heart, you're not affected.